In question one here, we're given a limit statement, and they want us to determine the limit as x approaches 2 of x squared minus 8x plus 12 divided by x minus 2. The way that I handle a limit problem like this is I start off sort of option one in my world is to just take this equation, shove that into y1, we'll graph it, and then from there we will do a second calc, and we'll choose number one in that menu option, which is value. It's then going to ask us to plug in an x value, and the x value that we'll plug in is the one that we're looking like we're headed towards, which would be an x equals 2. And whatever y equals, that'll be our answer if option one works. So I pull out the calculator, go into my y equals. On the newer TI-84s, I can hit this alpha and then y equals button, and then that'll pull up this numerator denominator menu for me. And that just allows me to enter this problem in just straight up how it looks without having to deal with any extra parentheses. It can sometimes be a hassle when you're dealing with graphing stuff on your calculator. So that alpha y equals, and then choose the numerator denominator menu, and then we can enter it in just how it looks. If your calculator doesn't have that functionality, what you want to do is just think about it as the whole top in a set of parentheses, and then divide it by the whole bottom in a set of parentheses. So you'd want it to look like this, close that parentheses, divide it by, and then open another one for the bottom. But if you've got that alpha y equals button, I highly recommend that. And then from here, I'll go ahead and just turn off this second one because we only need to graph one of these at this point in time. So we'll graph just this one. So there's my graph. And once I'm through there, I'm going to hit second and then calc, and I'll choose number one, which is value. And the x value I care about is the one that we're headed towards in our limit, which was an x value of 2. And what I see out of here is option one sort of failed me. I get a y equals blank right now. And so that really doesn't tell me anything about the final answer. It just tells me that option one failed. And so when option one fails like this, and we're talking about an overall limit right now, what we really need to do at this point is answer the question, does the left-hand limit, LHL, equal the right-hand limit? So to do that, what we'll do is we'll now still use our calculator, and in order to test out the left-hand limit, we're going to do a calc value at something really close to 2 from the left. So if we think about it on a number line, if I'm coming at 2 from the left, something really close to 2 on the left would be something like 1.9999999. So what we'll do is we'll go back to the calculator and we'll calc value at 1.99999 right now and see what we get out for our y value when that happens. So open up the calculator again, go second, calc, and then again number one value, and we're going to type in 1.99999, just a whole bunch of nines. There's no magic number there. So out of there, I can now see that I get a y equals -4 point, and that's just some rounding noise. So really we're looking at -4 for our left-hand limit right now. And so if my left-hand limit and my right-hand limit equal each other, then I know my overall limit up here would be the same. So I now go and test my right-hand limit. I'll do a calc value again. And this time I'll do an x value coming in from the right that's really close to 2. So that'd be something like 2.000001. And so if I plug that into the calculator now and I end up getting out the same y value that I just got out, then my left hand and my right hand limits would be equal and the overall limit would be the same. So going back into the calculator, hit second, calc, and then number one value, and then this time we're doing it from the right, so 2.000000 and then a 1, and we get out -4 again. So my left-hand limit equaled -4, my right-hand limit equaled -4. Since those two things are equal, that means my overall limit would also equal -4. So the answer to this question would have been -4.